Hey guys, Ben, Pro Say Coach. So, beautiful day here in Central Texas. Hey, wanted to talk real quick about witness questions, which most of the time is going to be your ex is going to be on the stand and you're going to be questioning that person. So, a lot of times I get these questions that students put together and they dive right into whatever it is, okay, whatever the topic is. Isn't it true that you did this thing over here? Whatever that is. And it's not effective because your ex is going to quickly deflect. And now what are you doing? You're just going to keep asking the same question? No. So what I get people to do is kind of three parts to each topic or point that you're wanting to make with your questioning. So number one is what I call foundation questions. And that's going to be trying to get your ex to agree with you. Now, you're going to say, Ben, don't be stupid. My ex is never going to agree with me. But check it out. I can promise you they will. Let's say that, I don't know. Let's say you're me and you're shooting for 50-50 of your kids. And you're on a standard possession schedule, but you really want more time. So you come up there and you ask your ex, moms and dads are important, huh? See? She's going to agree with me. Yeah, they're important, Ben. And most of the time, I mean, you want to have maximum time with your children, don't you? Yeah, I do. And if I minimize that time, you would not like that, would you? No, I would not. You just agreed with everything I want. Okay? So now after I've done foundation questions, I move to the next part, which is going to be just the meat of the matter. You know, meaning like in my case, okay, so isn't it true that I live 10 minutes away? Yes. And isn't it true that it's totally feasible that we could do a 50-50 plan? Yes. And haven't the kids expressed that to you multiple times that they'd like that? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to work through those, the meat of the matter, right? And then lastly, you come to what I call just like a summary question. So another example of things students do is I get these long string of questions and I'm reading them with the student and I got to stop and go like, what the hell is the point? And then, a student yells at me and says, well, Ben, I'm trying to show the court that he's got a terrible job history. Well, then ask him that. So, for example, back to my little example I was working with on the 50-50 thing. So, X, you've agreed with me that moms and dads are important. You've agreed with me that all things being equal, we both want maximum time with our children. You've agreed with me that if any of your time was minimized, you would not like that. Then you testified about the feasibility of this, that it's totally possible, and you agreed with all that. So, but you still refuse to do 50-50, huh? Okay, that last question is not even for your ex, it's for the judge. Because your judge is sitting up there 8 hours a day, 20 years long, listening to questions, testimony, just like what he's hearing right now. And it's easy for him to zone out and start thinking about dinner, or where he's playing golf later. Those little summary questions get him to go, yeah, that's pretty much what she just said. And that, my friends, is an effective and powerful way to move through your questions. Your ex is not going to know when you're like setting them up with these foundation questions. Use any example. You got a nasty text message from your ex and you say, hey, ex, speaking poorly to each other, that's not good, right? No, that's not good, Ben. And you try to maintain control of your emotions, right? Well, all the time. I'm constantly calm. You're the one that's crazy. And if I blew up your phone with nasty text messages, that would not look good and not reflect well on my parenting, would it? No, it wouldn't, because you're a jerk. Boom. Hey, ex, read this text message for the court. Hey, ex, you just testified that you would never do anything like that. And if you did, that would reflect poorly on your parenting time. Not so good, ex. All right, guys, I could go on and on, but the examples are endless, and just apply it to your case. Foundation questions, meat questions, summary. Hey, you guys ever want to talk to me? ProSayCoachTX.com. Y'all take care.